Hello my beautiful Bitterroots, welcome to my channel, and today I am doing another my favorite polishes video. We're going to do the reds, and so this is my top 10 favorite reds in my collection. Mind you, it was very hard to narrow it down because I have a lot of favorites. I could have easily done 20, but I managed to get it worked down to 10. So some of these you will not be able to purchase. I will see, you know, if we can't find them, I'll do some research and see if I can find some dupes for you. So my first polish here is by Lollipops Paris. You can't even read it. I have used quite a bit of it. I would like to put it in a project pan just because it's starting to get a little older, so I just would like to get as much use out of it as possible. And I have some other reds just waiting in the background. But yeah, this one is Voyage of Paris is the color. And I believe I received this from a glossy box like 3 years ago or something like that. But I love it. It's just a very juicy red. It's my foreign exchange student, Francesca, loved this red. If she was going to paint her nails red, this is the red she grabbed. And so she just... This one and the China Glaze and Liquid Leather were the two polishes she wore all the time for my collection. Speaking of, I only have one warm red in my collection here. All my favorites are like the true blue reds. So you can still see a little bit of the nail line. These are all these like true cool toned red. So in the viewfinder it shows that this is much brighter than what it actually is. This is more like a true candy apple red. But see how juicy this polish is? It's so beautiful. So here's Lollipops Paris in the color Voyage of Paris. The next one is Lauren B. Beauty, and this is in the color Rodeo Drive. And this is a beautiful cream red. This is my only full-on cream red that I have. This one I have to be extra careful because the brush is so skinny and long that... I do not know if you can hear that grumbling, but that's Jericho. He's laying down and letting everybody know he's laying down for a nap. Anyway, the brush is very long and skinny, so my brush strokes aren't very precise when it comes to this brush type, only because I have multiple sclerosis and I'm always shaky and deal with tremors, especially when I get tired. OPI and Big Apple Red almost made it into the lineup. It was between this one and the Big Apple Red, but the Big Apple Red was a little more of the same coloring as the Lollipops one. So I decided to go with this one just because it's just a tinge darker. Not like a whole lot, but just a tinge, and it's just enough to make a difference. Sorry for the sloppy application. I always deal with that. But, you know, MS problems. I digress. Well, this next one is this glitter polish. It's just a glitter topper. This is Julep in the color Everly. And it's a red, but it has a slight pink undertone to it. Now, I did paint my thumb red with one coat of this, just so we can plop it on top so you can see what it looks like over the top of a polish or on its own. The first one coat is always the most sparse, only because there's no grip. Once you come on and do the second coat, it gets you get a lot more glitters on your nail just because the glitters underneath grab the glitters that you're putting on. So there we go with the two coats, and then I'll throw a coat over this red. Hopefully this red is dry enough. Look at what it... So here we are with Julep in Neely. Two coats on the nails. And then here it is over red. And see how it just changed up that red. It's so pretty. It's not showing like the depth. There it kind of does. See, it just makes it super pretty topping that. Okay, so this next red one is this julep in the color Kaylee. And this one's a fun one because it's a red base, but see that strong pink shimmer in there? Yes, isn't that pretty? Okay, so here we go with 2 coats with julep in Kaylee. Now, I don't know if you can see that. That pink is there. It's not really showing up on the camera, though. What the heck? In person, you can really see that shift, but it's not picking up on the camera. Anyway, I hope it's picking up. It's so pretty. I love this one. Okay, so now we're starting to get into some of the glitters. These next 5 are like my absolute favorite shades. So this one is from the Grinch collection, as you can see. This is a beautiful, I think this is the only warm toned red that I have. So pretty. This is Ho Ho No. I am like living for all of these shade names for the Grinch collection. And here we go with 2 coats of China Glaze's Grinch collection in Ho Ho No. This is such a beautiful, slightly warm red shade. As you can see, I definitely prefer the cooler toned reds, but this one is definitely way up there, and I love, love, love this shade. So this next polish is OPI in the color Donka Shiny Red. Thank you, Shiny Red, in German. But anyway, yeah, this is like a metallic red. I got this one from my foreign exchange student, Francesca. This is, you can virtually get this one in 1 coat if you're careful. So here we are with 1 coat of OPI's Donka Shiny Red. As you can see, it's got a slight metallic finish to it, so it is a 1 coater. So if you need something that's quick and easy, definitely I would reach for this one. Okay, so this one is definitely a go-to for Christmas. So this is Starly in the color Santa's Lab Coat. This was Christmas 2 years ago, I want to say. So such a pretty red, and I love the little holographic glitters that are in it. It is so pretty. You can see this is a 1 coater. This is, I just absolutely love, love, love this red. It has to be my #1 favorite polish, go-to polish. I wish that they would re-release it. It's so good. So here we go with Starly in Santa's Lab Coat, and look at how pretty that is. Oh, can you see that glitter that runs through it? You can, the holographic glitter definitely comes out when you're in natural light. It's not really picking up on the camera, but you know, it's one of those polishes where it's just a nice deep red. It's deeper in person than what is showing up on the camera. But yeah, it's so pretty, and I really, really, really love this polish. This one definitely is number one in the red department. And then number two would have to be the Lollipops one. I really love that one as well. Okay, so this one I absolutely love, and I don't think that they make this one anymore. I think this is a couple years ago collection, but this is Emily DeMolly in the color End of Seasons. It's a beautiful red with a really strong holographic glitter running through it. It's absolutely beautiful. And this one's like a little bit in a jelly base. You can get it fully opaque in one coat, as you see here, or you can just, you know, do thinner layers and build it up that way. I normally just do really thin layers and then build it up. Here we go, we're opaque in one coat. And as you can see, it definitely pulls a little more pink than the others, or, you know, kind of looking at it now, it's kind of pulling purple in there too. So it's very shifty. It goes from a warm red to like this cool tone fuchsia with these holographic glitters running through it. It's so pretty. Love this one. Okay, so this next one is very much like the Seasons, but darker. This is definitely the dark sister of the two. This is Circa Colors in the color Garnett. This one is absolutely beautiful, and I really would love them to restock this. But it's showing it much lighter in the camera than what it is in person, but it's just a deep, like almost ox bloody red, but then it has this strong holographic glitter running through it. This one I've used so much. This one was my favorite of these two. You know, the Emily DeMolly. I got that one after this. So I loved this one for at least a good year and a half before that Four Seasons came in. And now I love them both, but there we go. This is Circa in Garnett. Okay, so this last one is in the color Tint, and this is in brand Tint, but this is Milan. And this is a really, really deep ox blood. Now this kind of pulls purple in this light, but it's a true, like, really deep reddy brown one. So light hand, thick coats, and make it quick. You know, the brush's strokes quick, just because I think it may be this brush. I may have a faulty one. Okay, so there we go with two coats, and we're fully opaque, and it's almost black on your nails. I mean, it reminds me of Lincoln Park After Dark. It's just that deep and dark of a shade. All right, so there we go with two coats with Tint in Milan. I hope you guys enjoyed my favorite reds. And stay tuned, as I will have oranges next. Bye.